Hello friends, Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Zoids Wild ZW03 Kabtor. This is one of the other smaller units along with Scorpier and a stag beetle Zoid that I wasn't able to get because it just sold out before I could even pre-order it. I picked this figure up over at HobbyLink Japan. So let's take a look at it. Kabtor is a little bit smaller than Scorpier, but it is, I think, cooler. I like the black and the cyan color here, and it does have a motorized gimmick. It is that of a rhinoceros beetle, or the mold is that of a rhinoceros beetle. One little thing that I found interesting was the power generator, the little wind-up piece on the bottom here that you use for movement is actually more powerful than the one on Scorpier because this thing goes a lot farther on a lot less turns. More on that in a little bit. While the figure is moving, the horn does go up and down, and the legs do move. It walks a lot farther than Scorpier, but it also has a tendency to turn to the left for some reason. Not sure why. It does have a gimmick in this mode, actually two. So the first gimmick is these little pits fold up when it's moving. So that's the first gimmick. The second gimmick is it can deploy a giant cannon. And the way it does that is you grab the top horn, lift the entire body up like that, pull the front horn out, and then push down on this little piece with one finger, and get in your finger inside and flip out this, I guess it's a rail cannon? So you get this little rail cannon gimmick. And while the figure moves, there is a turning gear here that slides the cannon up and down. It's an interesting little gimmick, and I get why it does that, but I would have preferred just having this to be a giant artillery unit as a little, I don't know, I think having it as an artillery unit is a cooler idea. So let's go ahead and spin them up and see how it moves. There's a lot of spinning required. I've already had like 5 or 6 rotations off camera. All right, here we go. As you can see, it's turning left a little bit. Well, at least this one made it all the way across the frame. And now for going in the opposite direction with the cannon deployed. As you can see, the cannon is moving up and down. Bye-bye, little bug. Again, Kabtor is also on the small side, and shipping being what it is, you're going to pay a little bit over $10. Now, that's just the $10 is just the flat cost of the figure. Shipping isn't included in that. As you can see, it's not very big. It's about the same height as a Prime Armor, but it definitely is a little bit bigger than a Legends class Transformer transformed into their alt mode. Both of these Zoids are simply grunts. They're going to be the disposable grunt units that are going to show up in the new Zoids Wild show. Maybe. Now that I say that cautiously, because I know Scorpier is going to be one of the main characters Zoids, one of the good guys. I don't know if Kabtor is. From what I've seen on the box and in pictures, Kabtor shows up, but it's not one of the main character units. It might just be another disposable grunt unit. Who knows at this point? The show isn't going to air until later in July, and right now I'm recording this in the beginning of July, the first full week in July. In fact, July 5th to be exact. So I like both of these units, but I like the look of Scorpier better, but I think Kabtor is a much more functional and much more fun Zoid. If I only had $10 and I could only choose one, I'd kind of have to go with Kabtor. I like Kabtor better, but that's just my decision. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons and that bell to know when I put up a new video review. As always, folks, I'm Baltmatrix. We're not done with the Zoids yet. I'll catch you next time with something a little bit bigger.